I spent 15 years as a personal brand strategist. And as a matter of fact, I still do some of that work today. My original work with personal branding and Package Your Genius is for this moment we're in right now. So let me backtrack a bit. If you're not familiar with Package Your Genius, that was really my motto, my brand, my tagline, my whole message to people. You have to package your genius. And it was a pretty well received message in around 2015 or so. That was where I feel like it picked up the most steam. The idea that, you can create something for yourself. You can look inside and identify your unique skills and strengths and talents and passions and desires and the things that you're good at and the things that you can do to help other people. You can look at that, not wait for someone else to choose you, and you can choose yourself. And that was really my message. Don't wait for someone to tell you what they have for you, but look inside of yourself and decide what lights you up and how can you package that in order to be of service in the world. And that is still, again, work that I do to this day, but the personal branding work is self empowerment. It's about helping people get past their own mindset junk, limiting beliefs, and the ideas that they can't be, do, or have the things that they want. So that's really the core of it. So, with that background of my work in mind, I want to share with you some of the things that I am aware of that we do when we are in a posture of putting ourselves out there to build a personal brand, but feeling a lot of fear. There's a lot of similarities between when someone is ready to finally build a brand for themselves and the place that many people are finding themselves in now, whether they are experiencing a layoff, they are trying to start a business, or they're pivoting because they are tired of doing the thing that they've been known for the last decade or so. And so when you're at that point, wherever you are and whatever brought you to that point of transition, what I have seen time and time again is that our social conditioning and the messages that we've received throughout our lives really tend to hold us back. So I want to point out a few of those mindsets and I want to give you a shift that you can make in case you're in that space. Because to be honest with you, the people who are going to survive and thrive in this current era are the people who work daily to improve their mindsets, build themselves up, believe in themselves, cultivate their confidence, and get out of their own way because so much of this is the internal work, the internal messages, and the thoughts that you have that keep you from acting and doing the things that are going to get you the things that you want. We've got to stop downplaying our genius or the fact that we have a genius. I used to say, everyone has a genius, and I want to help you find your genius and package your genius and get your genius out into the world. Some people really are bothered by that idea. The idea that everyone is or has something unique and special about them. And, you hear terms like, oh, you're not a special snowflake, or millennials are people who think that they have something, but we all have something that we do. We have a way of doing something. We all have something that is unique to us and that is special and it's a gift. Now, you do have to do the work to find it, and sometimes it's actually not work at all because it's the thing that's right under your nose. But we've got to stop telling ourselves that we're not special. There's nothing special about us. There's nothing unique about us. There's no genius aspect of what we do. And, you know, maybe the thing that you've been chasing professionally is not the genius that you were born here to do. That's why it feels like you're not a genius because you are pursuing the wrong path, or you're pursuing the thing that's not natural to your unique set of skills, gifts, personality, talents, all the things. And so I know it sounds a little Pollyanna-ish to say, well, of course I have a genius, but I want you to truly like believe, like close your eyes and take a deep breath and really embrace the idea that you are unique, you are one of one. There's something that you do, there's something that you have that only you have. And you can build a life, you can build a practice, you can build a brand, a business, podcast, a book, a service, a ministry, a class, a community around that thing. We all have a thing. We all have something. I would venture to say that many of us have multiple somethings. I think one of the things that I do well is I'm good at seeing people's possibilities. And that's what made me a great personal branding coach because a big part of personal branding is seeing your strengths and then helping you package that. But what I'm finding is that it's so much bigger than personal branding. It's not just about like what you want to do with those skills and strengths from a branding standpoint, but I really have a gift of speaking life into people. I see the best parts of them and I speak into that. And I feel like that's one of my gifts. I just truly believe we all have something that we do well and that the world needs. And that's the biggest thing that I've really been focused on lately. It's like, what do I have that people really need? I feel like people need encouragement right now. People really need to be refocused on the possibilities. People really need to be reminded of their power and their agency. You know, what if it doesn't work? But what if it does? Right? What if I think, but what if you win? Oh, what if nobody buys it? But what if you sell out? Like, it's just exciting, right? And the thing is, the negative stuff may happen and you try again. You live to fight another day and try another day, but you keep going because you just never know what is going to hit.